going into that at bat, with two previous guys before you getting the 2 hours knocks, what was kind of the approach at the plate, calming yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in that position before, and I failed in the past, but me and Bloomy have had a talk about how in the last inning you got to come up hacking. You got to get a pitch, a good handle, and just do something with it early in the count before you get too deep in it. And that's just what happened. I got a pitch I could handle, and I just put it in play, and it fell, and it worked out.
To give up the tie ball and improve yourself now. How do you guys get yourself back into that?
I mean, we knew we were gonna take the lead in the ninth anyway. We were ready, but it was just a careless mistake. But I mean, we bounced back. Crom came up, smoked a double. Mendoza came up, won us the game pretty much. So I mean, we wouldn't have done it without our whole offense coming through in the end. So
That's kind of difficult position to be in there. After that, we'll get kind of thrown away in massive space. What was the mindset?
Just trust my offense. I was so confident that they were going to come out and take the lead for us or tie it. But it was, like I said, it was a careless mistake. But we didn't give up as a team. We came out and we pushed all the way through the end. So,
especially to your farthest out in the end, they keep pretty having it. Want to continually keep going and just to be able to limit their damage on the scoreboard.
I mean, that was huge, being able to limit their hits and everything that was going on. So I think that was just a huge team win, honestly, because they were putting the ball at play and we were making a ton of great plays in the infield and outfield. That was just huge.
You're at 97 pitches, and Carter Lake comes out there, pulls the compensation.
I looked at the guy that was going off and said I wanted him, and I said, "You sure?" And I said, "Let's go." So, yeah, it was huge, and I liked that he trusted me in that situation, and got the job done. And Doza made the Dre Slay at home, throwing it there, and yeah.
Was it everything you guys expected in the terms of the playoffs? So do you guys expecting this and turning the mission? You guys, I'm not sure, leading up to this for.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy, more than we ever know. It's dated back so far, and just being able to get involved with it is huge. So,
I mean, all of us are new to the rivalry.
Yeah, it was our first year, so it was pretty sick to see that, especially to end the game like that.
When you came to the plate, 2 outs and, needing to be that spark for your team, how were you able to get the job done? And, what were you thinking?
Honestly, I just went up there kind of with the mentality that just get the next guy up and just pass the torch and just keep this thing going, see what happens.
When you start against Jackson Kent, what do you guys feel you could have up against the bullpen to give guys to find an answer against?
Say that one more time.
I mean, I felt like we did a pretty good job. Obviously, those arms they're really good, and we went up there, competed every beat, and it just turned out the best for us. So,
how are you guys Willie talked about on Tuesday needing to develop an edge and, kind of bringing a little chippiness into this game. How did you guys kind of get on each other and make sure you didn't lose focus and did lose hope throughout the game?
I mean, personally for me, Lumi talked about the history of the rivalry, and that really got me fired up to come play. I mean, there's people dating back for so long, even Bloomy. He's playing, and he talks about his experience with this, and I just want to be a part of it and got to know what it was like tonight.
You guys are going to meet Barry Bonds this week. What was his conversation about what this rivalry
He briefly went over it and just emphasized how big it is, but that was really cool to meet him, and that was an awesome experience, but he basically just emphasized what Bloomy said.
Yeah, I think just having him come to the playoffs was the surreal moment. Having a guy that caliber show up, and he really cares about the program. So
he loved a lot. Thomas, how is it to be kind of describe to us pitching in kind of this hostile environment where the entire crowd's against you and you just maintaining focus?
I mean, I love that stuff. I've always had a look ahead of the edge like that, and really my precious fans with it was the Texas A&M fan. So I need just adjusting and letting the crowd do this thing, and then I'm on the mound doing my own thing. So just cancel out the noise, I guess, and just move on.
Event for you, a lot of balls that you've been in this season. Photo house, kind of a backing guy in your first set. How do you bounce around a little bit and still comfortable?
I'm just doing what I can to help the team win, whatever it takes. Whatever Bloomy has me on the day, whether that's starting, closing, first out, I'm ready to throw. I want to win, and I want to help us as much as I can. So I've kind of been practicing getting used to coming out of the pen, and I'm starting to get more comfortable with it. But, whenever he needs me, I'm ready, and I just want to help us win. With the starting routine, you kind of get all this time to warm up and get into your routines and stuff. But out of the pen, you never know whatever happens with the starter. You might have to get hot in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. It can change. So
There's a moment of kind of tension for you, for me, a little bit when they looked at the Mallet Birds can let in, stay again. Just all right, lock back in and warm up.
Yeah, just kept throwing. I knew Burns was going to get out of it, and I knew I was going to get to start with a fresh inning. So that's always a plus, starting with a fresh inning. But I was ready to go in there if I had to, but Burns got the job done, which we wanted, and we knew would happen.
Seems like you're so like professional, you're so just ready for these kind of moments, and just being just a freshness. What do you think has just led to you being so calm in these very high moments of rivalry series and things like that? Be able to prepare you, be able to execute in moments like this.
Yeah, I mean, me and my dad have always talked about how you got to approach the game at a professional level, like whether you have a day your high is too high and you're low too low. So I might not have succeeded like today, but like tomorrow we got to bounce back and compete. So it's really about just like staying at an even head and just getting the job done when you depend.
What was kind of just the talk in the locker room afterward, and just like the message of how freaking this win was for the team, and just the energy in the locker room.
Yeah, I mean it was excellent. I mean every single win's boring for us. It's about the same, but this one meant something special for probably the whole program. So it was a good win.
We were very fired up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess just to end, coming into Tucson and having that Devils across your chest, and being able to represent AF, each of you being this like first time. What is it like to represent a program like this against a lot?
I mean, I thought it was just pretty exciting, like to just go out here. I mean, this is all of us first time with this rivalry, and just the amount of like emotion in it you can really see, and how much our coaching staff cares, and alumni have talked about it with us, and just all that. So it's pretty cool to see it in action tonight.
I think it's baseball. Like obviously, this is like a different kind of stage with this rivalry and everything going on, but it's the same game you've been playing forever, and you just got to go out there and compete. And obviously, they hate us. We hate them. So yeah,
just got to embrace it.
What's the biggest thing you got to adjust or just carry into tomorrow to be able to get the series win?
Just start clean slate and stay neutral. Can't get too high off this win.
Yep, just keep it going into tomorrow.